everyone and welcome to Munich, the capital of Bavaria. In this video, we're going to be showing you some of the best things to do here, to see and to eat, to have the perfect one-day trip to Munich. So we're starting our day in Marienplatz, which is the main square here in Munich, and it's really beautiful. The town hall is absolutely magnificent. We have a church over there we're going to check out, and there's also another tower that we're going to walk up later to get a view of this place from up above. We're here in December, so it's very Christmassy right now. This whole place is filled with Christmas markets. Now, something very exciting happens here every day in Marienplatz Square, and that is on the town hall. It is the Glockenspiel, which essentially translates to the play clock. So every day at 11 a.m. and 12 p.m, the Glockenspiel has a little performance, so we're going to watch that very soon. I hear that it draws a lot of crowds. It reminds me of the Prague clock, so I think it's going to have that kind of vibe, and we'll see what kind of performance it gives us. I said a quick fib earlier, I said we're starting our day here, but we actually just had a coffee at a really cute cafe, which we'll share because it was the cutest little coffee art we've had in a long time. We have again used the app European Coffee Trip to find some good coffee, and we have picked this cute little cafe, and I'm so glad we did because look how cute our cappuccinos are. I have a teddy bear and Corey has a little bird. Yummy. A couple of minutes and I think the little show is going to start with the Glockenspiel, and there's a lot of people now crowding around. They say to come like 20 minutes early, but you don't need to do that. Just a few minutes before, just stand because it's up. So the crowds don't really matter because your phone's going upwards, but still people like to wait.
You enjoying this?
Actually started at 5 minutes past, and it's quite long, much longer than the Prague show, clock show.
Wow, what an experience.
Still going. Let's go get a view from the top. Just off of the square is St. Peter's Church, and it's absolutely beautiful in here. And it also is connected to the altar tower, which you can pay to go up to, which has the beautiful view looking down onto Marienplatz. So we're going to go do that now. I think there's going to be lots of stairs. Okay, the entrance to the tower is outside. €5 each.
It's quite a cool tower to go up. It's all like wooden staircases, very creaky, but really quite cool. It doesn't stop, it just keeps going. Level 12 now. I've just got a glimpse out one of the windows and we're quite high.
Okay, come on. Oh, wow. Oh, that sun's actually warm. Wow. The view from up here is amazing. You've got all of the town hall you can see from here, and down onto Marienplatz where they had the Christmas market currently, and you can see Frauenkirche. Now, the people of Munich actually did a referendum where they agreed that nobody can build a building higher than the Frauenkirche. It's very important to them. I think inside the church is quite minimal, but it's just very special to them. So I think from now on you can't actually have any buildings in Munich higher than the Frauenkirche. Okay, it's pretty awesome. It's like a whole 360-degree view all around the tower. It's quite small though, because you're kind of like squishing by people. But we've seen it all. It's amazing view here, and now we're going to go down and find a nice little bakery which has a classic Munich pastry that we want to try. This market smells delicious. We're just walking towards the bakery, going for one of the markets, and I think it's more of a traditional market, but it's got a bit of a Christmas flair at the moment, but there's loads of like beautiful smells, like all the food and the flowers. It's just, sensations. Ooh, you can see them all cooking. Fresh.
Okay, the Schmalznudeln has been acquired. We've got one with sugar and one without. I think it's like a donut without a hole.
So this is a traditional Bavarian fried dish, snack. Essentially it's like a donut but flattened, and I think we had something similar to this in the Nuremberg Christmas market, but it was cold and not very nice. So I'm glad we get to experience what I think will be a yummy one. It is quite oily though, but I guess it's a fried food. What can you expect? Much better. If you love fried food, you're gonna love this. It's really tasty. This would be really nice with some sauce as well, like a a sweet sauce. It's like a proper warm, fresh donut. Yum.
That's quite a fast little takeaway place in there, so you got to have cash ready. And we got to watch the guy making it. They make it right in the front of the store.
And it is cheaper if you get takeaway. But it's cash only, but it is cheaper. We have come to Assam Church, and now this is supposed to be one of the most beautiful Gothic churches in Munich. I love Gothic architecture, so when I found out about this church, I knew that we had to add it onto our one-day itinerary. I hope it's as beautiful inside as everyone has been saying so online. It's beautiful. It's only small, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Apparently they do concerts in here sometimes too, which I can imagine would be incredible. There's a skull over there.
Well, we've decided to take the very efficient U-Bahn system from Marienplatz out to the university area here in Munich.
We are in one of the largest urban parks in all of Europe. It's called English Garden and it's absolutely beautiful. But we are here for one reason only, and that's to see something very unique that you probably never ever see in any other cities around Europe. I bet you never thought you'd see surfers in a park on a river in Munich, but that's exactly what we have here. There is a little surf spot on the river, which is really cool, and it's actually open all year round, so I guess it's very popular during summer, but there's loads of people there now. As long as they wrap up warm and have their proper winter wetsuits, then usually you'll find the surfers here. This is pretty awesome. The park is actually next to a university, so I'm guessing that a lot of the uni students come here as well, but they just kind of take it in turns to get this little wave spot. I'm sure if there's any surfers that have to move to Munich or live in Munich, they absolutely love this spot because they're nowhere near the coast.
All of this water is coming straight down from the Alps, and I imagine it's very, very cold, but it does mean that the water running through the park, there's plenty of it. So we've actually got quite a few cute little waterfall sections and little rapids and stuff, hence the surfers as well. Taking a walk through the Hofgarten here in the city. It's actually a really, really nice area. There's lots of prestigious buildings around. People are just enjoying sitting in the sunshine in this winter day. And it's really peaceful here. We're really just enjoying wandering around.
Coming out of the garden, we have come into Odeonplatz. Now this square has more of an Italian vibe compared to Marienplatz and other squares around Munich. It's really beautiful. You can see the building behind me, it's quite gorgeous. There's a lot of buskers around here. Definitely a nice atmosphere. Italy in Munich.
What are we on the hunt for?
Currywurst or bratwurst. I think it would be a crime to come to Germany and not try one of those dishes. So we have found one nearby that we're going to go to. Yum. I'm so excited for this. This is like a schnitzel bread roll, and we have the traditional currywurst, which is sausage in a curry sauce, and sometimes it comes with fries, sometimes bread, and we have got a nice warm bread roll. This place is awesome. It's essentially like a vegan butcher's mini market, and it has all the traditional Bavarian German dishes in this kind of style, but they have the vegan option, which makes me very happy because I love to try the local foods, but just try and find a vegetarian alternative so we can really partake in the food of the place we're in. Okay, so first up is the currywurst. I feel like I've been craving this dish for so long, and I'm so glad to finally find it. That is so yummy. Delicious veggie sausage. And the sauce, it's not spicy or anything. It's like a tomatoey curry sauce.
I just had a sample of the barbecue steak. It is really, really tasty. It reminds me what steak used to taste like for me.
10 out of 10 for this place. If you're veggie, this place. Yeah.
Walking back into Marienplatz, and it just looks so much like a fairy tale, like very castle-y. It's very magical looking, and as the sun goes down, all the lights start to come on, the city really starts to come alive.
We've come inside the town hall, which is at the Marienplatz. It's so beautiful. The hallways are like Harry Potter style, that Hogwarts-esque school vibes. And it is one of the most beautiful libraries in all of Munich here. It's the law library. It's actually close to the public. However, you can book some short tours there or there is some time slots like in the last 10 minutes of the day. However, the man on the desk just said it's completely closed. I don't know if he was just saying that because they don't really like to have any of the public go in there, but I'll show some pictures. If you can go and visit, then definitely should, but apparently it's closed this week. We thought we'd sneak in and make sure it is closed, but this place is beautiful. You think sometimes places like Hogwarts are like just in these fantasy worlds, but no. University students who go to certain places across Europe are actually in Harry Potter style-esque university settings. It's amazing.
I would never have thought that walking around the town hall in Munich would be something that I would be recommending, but it is so beautiful in here. It's like Gothic, it's very old, it's very like there's a lot of stonework and stuff. It's just really beautiful. Recommend it. I think they're open till about 5 o'clock each day.
So we meant to come into the Frauenkirche earlier today, but we kind of forgot. So we came back now, and I was a bit like, and I did think that maybe we kind of missed it a bit because it is dark. But however, I actually think that worked out better because the lights in here during the evening are absolutely stunning. You can see behind me going all the way down to the front of the church. It's really quite understated but beautiful. If you're looking for a really tasty dessert, or actually I think this even could be a breakfast dish, then don't look any further than a Schmarrn. So this is actually an Austrian snack dish, meal if you want to, but it's quite a lovely, sweet, delicious, fat pancake that's chopped into pieces, and then you have a sauce of your choice on top. It can be like applesauce, Nutella, even jam would be super nice. We have seen it across like various restaurants, but there's also a store that is apparently really good. Someone told us who's from Austria, so we're gonna go and try it. Oh. It's like Dubai chocolate style. We got the most expensive one because it was the pistachio. It's like everywhere it's all about the Dubai chocolate now, isn't it? And it's delicious. But they also do like fruity ones, I think like vanilla ones, but this has got Nutella, I'm sure it is, and then pistachio cream. Bits of pistachio and some icing sugar on top. But as you can see, they're like big chunks of big fat pancake, and I first had this in Salzburg at Christmas market, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna try and make this when I get home. So I was excited to see the store. Yeah, it's yummy. I feel like growing up as a kid, I imagine for Austrians and the Germans who had this such like a favorite with the kids for like a breakfast or like a treat food. It is so yummy. And that wraps up our time here in Munich. We hope that you have enjoyed spending a day here with us in the city. If you like this video, then maybe go check out these. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for more adventures. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!